shots at me. Niggas taking shots, but I'm sending them right back. Cause niggas ain't stopping me.
I'm here with
Chase and Cashe.
Okay, and this is higher learning.
Higher learning.
Higher learning.
I learn a lot when I'm high.
Higher learning.
Very high.
Okay. So let's just start off. When you hear of higher learning, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
Books, weed, and putting them together and studying and researching. It's like one of my favorite pastimes, man. I'm a Virgo, so I like to study and research and look up on things. I'm a very cultural, historical person. So yeah, when I think of higher learning, I just think of reading or watching Nat Geo or Discovery HD or some shit like that, and just chilling, peeping game.
All right, and talking about learning, let's get more like on the educational side.
Yes.
What is your take on education? Like, are you into college? Are you like more of a street wisdom kind of dude?
I'm into college. I'm into school, period, because not to say that I didn't go to college and graduate, but I feel like college is definitely good for you if you know what you're gonna do. I wouldn't tell anyone to go to school if you think you're just gonna float around and try and figure it out once you're there. If you have at least a 50% clear-cut view on what you want to do, like whether it's architecture or being this and that, college is definitely good for you, because what other way? It's full of books and full of information and full of people who know what they're doing. So it's always good, man. And especially if you could get a free ride, a scholarship, and this and that and the third, definitely go get your doctorate, get your degrees, educate yourself as best as possible, man. But if school is not for everybody, but I definitely believe in self-education. If you're not gonna go to school, you still need to buy books and read books and educate yourself on the field that you want to be successful in.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about where you're from. You're from New Orleans, right?
Raised, man.
So tell me like 4 key things that you need to know about New Orleans if you've never been there.
You need to know that we have our own type of way of speaking. You need to know that we have our own type of way of thinking. You need to think, you need to know we have our own type of way of dealing with problems, and we have our own type of way of having fun. It's a very unique city, one of a kind. And I just wouldn't come down there trying to be yourself if it's too much. It's a city you just need to come down and observe at first, and then once you see where you fit in at, get you a daiquiri, get you some alcohol, get fucked up, walk around the French Quarter and enjoy yourself. But don't come down how motherfuckers be coming to Times Square and wilding out. Don't do all that shit down there. End up missing, for real.
So it's like 2 separate, completely separate cultures, the East Coast and New Orleans.
Yeah. It's very, like, New Orleans is very inspired by New York, but just at the same time, there's some kind of southern comfort to where you're gonna come down here and you're definitely gonna respect what we have going on. As much as we want you to enjoy it, you're gonna learn about it and respect it first before you come dabble all in it and think you're gonna go crazy.
So you would say like up here it's more like flashy material type thing, where down there
that's more in LA. Out here I just feel like it's more open territory for people to come out here and do what they gotta do, because I think it's been that since the beginning of the time, with like how the immigrants came in. So I think everyone has like some kind of camaraderie to this shit, to where you can get niggas in New Orleans, they from New Orleans and they die in New Orleans, so it's very homey.
All right, so I'm curious, do you know anything about Connecticut?
The shooting, or Connecticut, the state, period?
The state.
I know that niggas in Greenwich is getting money.
Yeah?
My guy, Big Charm right here, man.
Oh, Big Charm.
Shout out Ice Cold NY, you know what it is, higher learning, man. Get that poppin', man. I'm fucking with you, but nah, Connecticut, isn't it a Commonwealth state or some shit like that? Yeah, I know a little bit about it, kind of like through like Virginia studies and shit like that too, and like the whole New England thing. But yeah, I've been to Greenwich before. Shout out to Tommy Hilfiger and Rich Hilfiger. Y'all know y'all out there getting money, living it up. But other than that, I heard it's kind of hood too. What is it, like Stamford and like little spots like that? Ain't it like a lot of island motherfuckers out there?
Waterbury is like the biggest hood ever.
I heard.
Waterbury, Connecticut.
I heard.
You heard?
I've never been, but I've heard.
You heard?
Yes.
What did you hear?
Max B. Max B used to fuck with Connecticut.
Max B. Free Max B. Come on, free
Real,
Max B, right?
definitely free Max B, man. Ain't nobody wavy like the fucking wavy, man. Get it right, man. You feel me?
All right, so can we talk about your influences?
Yes. My influences, number 1, people might laugh and look at me crazy. Missy Elliott and Timbaland, man. I won't never front. Super duper fly, that got me into the creation of music. Hot Boys, Cash Money, all that shit. No Limit Records. Swisher House. Tila, Rap a Lot, all that type of shit. JT Money, Slip and Slide, anything that was South and poppin', Trick Daddy, Take It to the House, all that type of shit. R&B, Puff Daddy, SWV. You know, I was influenced by music. Anything that was music that was poppin'. You know, I was kind of one of those guys. Like, I always loved popular music in the 90s and shit like that. Not pop music, but urban popular music, whatever was the shit. R. Kelly, man. I love R. Kelly, man. The R album, man. I wish. Yeah, man, I wish. Ain't nothing better than that, man. That shit is crazy. And, Genuine, you know, everything. I was a fan of Leah, definitely, man, you know. I loved it, man. But Jay-Z, I cannot forget, you know. Stack Bundles, Max B. Definitely, like, on some rap shit, definitely pivotal to me. And other than that, Surf Club.
And I have a very important question. Personally, what inspired your outfit?
Oh, man.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Honest to God.